Got one. Oh, tree. Go to this spot right here. And you got one. There you go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rescuing Reels. Today we're at a spot called Beards Creek. It's here in the border of Glenville, Georgia and Little Whiskey, Georgia. Let's get out there and see if we can't catch some fish. How about that tree? Probably should put my other glasses on. This water is real dark. Got one. All right, finally. I was starting to wonder if I was going to catch one or not. Oh, all right. Well, it's not a bad one. That's decent. Clean this up. There we go. Oh, nice little fishy. Alright, thanks for biting, bud. This one's got that thing too. Looks like it's been caught a couple of times. Alright, let's get him back in the water. Other way, other way. Now this looks like a promising spot. Let's see if we can't catch something here. I'm sure there's something over here. Oops, that tree. We got a little bit of a minimum distance here. Oh man, I don't like that. Luckily it's not very far. I guarantee you there's bass all up in there. And I can probably walk up this hill right here and maybe cast over there. I can toss over this tree. I wonder if anybody's ever stood on this tree. Here we go. Oh no, I saw it starting to take away on me. I don't know if the camera caught it. I didn't let it go long enough, and I should have. See if I'll come back for it. Was that a tree? Yeah, that was the tree. Sometimes, oh, it's not a tree. Uh-oh, in the bush, my bad, bro. Oh man, this is paying off today. Jesus. All right, calm down. All right, leave me pull here. Well, that's a decent sized one too. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, they are cold though. Cold guy. Man. Alright, let's get another one. Alright, we need to get some more casting distance. There's not really... There we go. That was kind of a janky way of doing it, but if it gets there, it gets there. So 2 decent sized fish. I mean, they're not monsters, but you know, those are better than babies. Like little small. But man, they are cold. This water's got to be 50 degrees or colder, probably colder. I would try some moving baits. There's just so much stuff on the bottom, wood wise and stuff. I already lost one lure when I first got here. I'll see if I can't put that footage in here. But yeah, I don't want to lose half my box. So we might have to stick with worms today. I might throw on a paddle tail maybe. A little black and white maybe. It's about as dark as I got other than what I have on here now. Let's see how much time we got. Okay. We still got like 45 minutes, guys. Caught 2 fish, not bad. When I first got here, I walked like all the way past the bridge that way. And I even went all the way that way. I finally texted my buddy and said, hey man, like what were you using when you were here? And he told me, go to this spot right here and you get one. And he was right. Oh man. Down to the bottom of that. Not ideal. Alright. A little bit smaller than the first 2. Look at the pretty colors though. Look at that, the lines on this thing. Alright, let's go again. Alright, we're gonna throw this out again. Maybe we can get a 3rd one. But this thing is just going through it. I don't know how much longer it's gonna hold on. I'm gonna put it through the ringer until it stops. I know that. All right. Come on now. There we go. Let's go back out by those logs again. Like I said, the casting distance is just ridiculous. There we go. Ooh, that's a good spot. I've been kind of catching them mostly in this same little spot right here. Man, I shouldn't take off my jacket though, because all that walking made me hot. I left it back in the truck over there. And I don't want to sacrifice catching fish right now. I'd rather freeze. If they're biting now, who knows if they'll be biting in 7 minutes or whatever it takes for me to walk over there. Here we go. Man. That's decent. That's all right there. I don't know, should I get my scale just to kind of see real quick? I haven't tried my new scale yet. Oops. 0. 1.24. Not bad. Let's get him back in here. Yeah, let's just release him over here real quick. Alright guys, let's try again with this worm that's falling apart bit by bit. I don't care. I'm gonna catch some fish until they stop. And I keep going in that same general spot. And they keep coming to me. I'd like to catch a 3-pounder though. I think I'm gonna, here in a second, I'm gonna switch and maybe toss over in there. The only thing I'm worried about is trying to get it over those logs. Yeah, man, these things are aggressive for being as cold as they are. I mean, they're eating it. They're eating it like they've never seen it before. There, okay, on the log. Hope it was a log and not a fish. Oh no, we're gonna lose this lure because the hook is not anymore. Darn it. The hook is caught. Yeah, darn it. Oh man. Let's see. Let's try again. Alright, we got our new thing tied on. We're gonna do a little culprit worm. It's one of the darker things I got. So hopefully it'll still get the job done. Let me see, let me make sure my brakes are set. Oh man, casting distance. If it wasn't for this tree. Oh, what the heck? What was that? Well, let's leave it there. That was an accident, but you know what? Bob Ross says mistakes are just happy little accidents. Let's see if that mistake turns out to pay. Mistakes are just learning activities. Reminders of how far you've come, what you've achieved and learned. Alright, let's try that again. That's not good. We did not set the brake correctly. We need like a emergency mobile tackle company, you know, like an order like DoorDash, and be like, hey, I need blue lures please. Deliver on site. Location between the bushes to the left. You'll hear crying because there's not any fish being caught. This worm might be too much. Or I might need a Texas rig. Again, right now I just have it on like a 1/8 ounce shaky head hook. I'm so mad I lost my only blue worm. Epic fail. The worm might be too big, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, that's where we want this. If I don't get one here, I'm gonna have to change my bait. Come on, fishy. I just need your bite. What we might do is put something on and then maybe dip it in some of that chartreuse stuff. That might help. This is dark water. Stained, I'd say, probably. Yeah, I think it's time to tie something else, color-wise. Yeah, they don't want this. Alright, I got a rage crawl on there. I put that chartreuse on the claws there. I wonder if I should walk over. Throw it to the other side. Because my casting distance is limited because of this tree. And we'll make our way down that way here in just a second and give it a shot down there. Since we've been in this spot for a little bit, but I hate to leave a honey hole when they're biting. But like I said, I'm out of the blue bait. I definitely know what I'm going to be picking up from the store when I go next. Probably on the way home even. If I get one, I gotta flip them over this tree, though. It's not gonna be very fun. I think it's a turtle. Pretty sure they're turtles right here. Thought it was a fish, but oh, I thought that was one. It's just the branches. I almost yeeted that thing to space. Alright, y'all, I think that's going to be it for today. 4 fish ain't bad, folks. Better than my last couple videos, if you've been watching the last couple. But anyways, thank you for coming out today. And if you like my videos that I'm putting out, you know, like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for coming to Rescuing Reels.